So far this year, there have been 263 mass shootings reported in the United States.
The boy accused of shooting his teacher in a Newport News, Virginia classroom.
Overnight gunfire erupting on the campus of Morgan State University in Baltimore.
And heard gunshots, and then that's when we got the alert that there was active shooting on campus.
On April 10th, 2023, a mass shooting occurred at the Old National Bank in Louisville, Kentucky, United States. 5 people were killed and 8 others were injured, including 2 responding police officers. The shooter, 25-year-old former employee Connor James Sturgeon, was fatally shot by police. The LMPD identified the perpetrator as 25-year-old Connor James Sturgeon, who was raised in Greenville, Indiana. Sturgeon attended Floyd Central High School in Floyd's Knobs as a teenager. A former student told the Daily Beast that Sturgeon was a star athlete and seen as a smart and popular student at Floyd Central. Another student claimed that Sturgeon was kept home for most of the 8th grade after repeatedly suffering concussions playing football. A spokesperson for Sturgeon's family confirmed that Sturgeon suffered several concussions. After graduating from Floyd Central in the spring of 2016, Sturgeon moved to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where he attended the University of Alabama and graduated in December 2020, before moving back to Louisville, where he was employed by the Old National Bank beginning in June 2021. According to a LinkedIn page, he interned at the bank over previous summers and had worked full-time at the bank for nearly 2 years. A bank manager recalled him as being low-key and relaxed, and family members noted that he had depression. Several of his friends and members of his family expressed surprise over him being the perpetrator. Prior to the shooting, Sturgeon messaged one of his friends stating that he felt suicidal and added that he wanted to kill as many people in the bank as he could, according to a police dispatcher. Sturgeon's Instagram account featured mostly pictures of his family and friends and some dark memes. One had the caption, "I could burn this whole place down." Another featured a gif of a scene from Star Wars. The Force Awakens, where character Kylo Ren says, "I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it." And the last post before the attack said, "They won't listen to words or protests. Let's see if they hear this." Sturgeon legally purchased the AR-15 from a Louisville dealer 6 days before the shooting. Law enforcement sources said that Sturgeon left notes, one at his home and one on him, saying that part of his plan was to show how easily a person with mental illness could legally acquire a firearm in the United States. The Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives are assisting with the investigation of the incident. The shooting did not appear to involve a bank robbery, according to preliminary sources. The police have not provided a motive. The LMPD blocked streets and conducted a joint search of Sturgeon's home in the Camp Taylor neighborhood near Interstate 264, located 7.4 miles, 11.9 kilometers, south of the bank. The Old National Bank building closed in the aftermath of the shooting and reopened in June 2023 at a new location in Louisville. As of April 2023, the shooter's brain is retained and will be tested for chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain condition caused by repeated trauma to the head. 5 people were killed in the shooting. All of the victims were employed at Old National Bank. They were Josh Barrick, 40, Dina Eckert, 57, who died in the hospital the same day, Tommy Elliott, 63, Juliana Farmer, 45, and Jim Tutt, 64. The chief medical officer at University of Louisville Hospital said they had received 9 patients, including 2 police officers, who were injured in the shooting. 3 of them had been released later that afternoon. 3 were still in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and 3 who were critically wounded had required operations. 1 police officer required brain surgery.